أعزائي طلاب الصف الثالث ثانوي، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بنراجع مع بعض إن شاء الله الوحدة الثامنة بالنسبة للصف الثالث ثانوي اللي عنوانها Science and Scientists. بتتم المراجعة بدعم من معالي مستشار اللغة الإنجليزية Mrs. إيمان يوسف and Mr. رمضان عبد الحميد حسن معالي وكيل أول وزارة، والأستاذ عمرو شحاتة معالي وكيل الوزارة، والأستاذ ثروت لاشين موجه عام اللغة الإنجليزية لمحافظة الشرقية، ومحدثكم حسن جاب الله موجه اللغة الإنجليزية بإدارة القرين التعليمية. طبعا معنا بالإضافة طبعا بدعم من الأستاذ محسن سعد مدير عام إدارة القرين التعليمية بالوحدة الثامنة اللي كان عنوانها Science and Scientists. لو بنعمل مراجعة للكلمات والستراكشرز والقواعد اللي خدناها في الوحدة ديت، بالإضافة إن إحنا بنتدرب مع بعض على مجموعة من التدريبات في الوحدة الثامنة. أهم الديفينيشنز كان عندنا في الوحدة الثامنة: cause a person or event or thing that makes something happen. Cancer, a serious illness in which cells in someone's body grow in a way that is not normal. Illness, a disease of the body or mind. To install means to put a piece of equipment somewhere so that it's ready to use. Link, a connection between two or more events, people or ideas. Mast, a tall pole often used for sending radio waves. Signal means light or sound waves that carry information to a radio or television. When I say invisible as an adjective, it means impossible to see. The opposite of invisible is visible. To release يطلق سراح. To let go يطلق سراح سجين، يطلق سراح طائر. To stop holding something. Gain also to increase in something is that. ودايما تبقى gaining أشياء معنوية. To gain speed, to gain reputation, to gain fame, to gain weight. And process معناها عملية، ودايما بتكون عملية طبيعية like faxing, so sending by fax, or like photocopying, which takes some steps. And if we revise the main vocab in Unit 8, I say achieve, يحقق, cure, gradually, specialize, amount, release, regularly, appreciate, serious illness, anthropologist, biologist, cancer, diabetes, result, theory, invisible, gain, process, research scientist, battery, archaeologist, and chemist. When we talk about the listening text, we talk about what is meant by mass signals. So when I say that most people love their mobile phones, دي حقيقة إن معظم الناس love using and admire using their mobile phones. But some people are worried about the effect that mobile phone signals might have on our health. احنا دايما نسأل أنفسنا السؤال: هل the signals coming from mobile masts are dangerous or cause illnesses to us? These signals are sent to and from our mobile phones and mobile devices all the time. العلماء مهتمين جدا بهذا الأمر and they are studying it. ولكن they think that the signals are too weak to do any damage to our health. However, mobile phones haven't been around long enough for scientists to be certain of this. They are 100% sure of what they say. They are still doing their experiments. For this reason, الآباء بيهتموا بالجزئية دي and all the time they get their children to limit the amount of time they spend using them. يعني دايما الآباء بيهتموا إن هم to persuade their children، يقنعوا أبنائهم, to convince them to limit the amount of time they spend using mobile phones. They also should get them to turn off the mobile phones when they go to sleep. Or to put them in a different room. يعني لما اروح انام بقى تليفوني يبقى على الاقل في غرفه ثانيه او to switch it off. بنقول برضو ان although mobile phone signals are weak, the signals sent from mobile phone masts are much stronger. الاشارات اللي بتكون من الابراج بتكون اعلى واقوى. عشان كده لازم some people who live near mobile phone masts in particular areas, they have to take care of this. لأن these waves are very powerful and can travel for many kilometers, and also they can pass through buildings. So when they can pass through buildings, they can pass through our bodies. So we have to take care of this as precautionary measures. لو اتكلمنا في الجزء الريدنج اللي كان عندنا في الوحده ديت، لو بنعمل مراجعه سريعه كده عن جزء الريدنج، وكان عباره عن experiment done by one of the scientists at that age called Van Helmont. يعني احد العلماء في هذا العصر كان يدعى فان هيلموت. هذا الرجل was asking himself a question: from where do plants get their food? من اين يحصل النبات على الغذاء؟ Van Helmont was a European scientist, أحد العلماء الأوروبيين, and he wanted to do an experiment, عايز يعمل تجربة to prove يثبت from where do plants get their food. في البداية he dried some soil, put it into a pot, يجفف تربة ويضعها في قصة الزرع and weighed it وبيوزن التربة. After that he planted a small tree and weighed both of them. He planted the tree and watered it وبدأ يسقيها with rain water مية المطر. طبعا الكلام ده تم regularly with rain water بمياه المطر. After 5 years the tree was removed from the wood. بعد 5 سنوات بيبدأ يشيل هذا النبات من مكانه ويبدأ يعمل weighing وزن للنبات and the soil. And he found out اكتشف إن the soil is the same. التربة هي نفس التربة. But the plant ولكن النبات gained much weight, ازداد وزنه بشكل كبير. طيب هنا السؤال بقى: from where do the plants get their nourishment, get their food؟ وصل للنتيجة في الآخر إن the tree was being fed by another invisible food. إن هذه الشجرة يعني تغذى من مصدر غير مرئي بالنسبة له. طبعا هنا ما كانش العلماء في الفترة ديت وصلوا لنظرية الفوتوسينثيسيس، عملية البناء الضوئي، وإن بيحصل اكستشينج، بيحصل تبادل بين أكسجين and كربون دايوكسيد، بين الأكسجين وثاني أكسيد الكربون. وأثناء هذه البروسيس أثناء هذه العملية the plant النبات بيحصل على sugar and starch، سكر ونشويات، وده بيكون مصدر الغذاء بالنسبة للنباتات. Some language notes to study برضو نراجع إن كلمة cause كفعل بمعنى يسبب وكاسم بمعنى سبب. When I say a lot of research، كثير من الأبحاث shows that smoking can cause cancer. The poor harvest، المحصول الضعيف الفقير، caused the prices، سبب إن الأسعار to rise sharply. Cause of سبب. When I say unemployment is a major cause of poverty. البطالة سبب رئيسي من أسباب الفقر. Smoking is one of the causes of heart diseases. What was the cause of the fire? Let's say what was the cause of the fire? And cause something for someone. Let's say bad weather is causing problems for many farmers. Okay, let's say he has strongly supported the cause of، يدعم سبب شيء معين. Illness and disease. When I say illness دايما المرض اللي هو being ill، حالة الإعياء نفسها. I am not talking about the name of the disease. I talk about the case of being ill. So I say he missed 5 days of school. He missed 5 days of school because of illness. So المرض. وأحيانا كلمة illness بتشير للفترة اللي الإنسان قضاها مريض. So I say she died after a short illness, brief illness, a long illness. install. to install معناها يركب جهاز، وممكن ناخدها بمعنى يثبت برنامج أو ينصب شخص في مكان معين. So I say he is getting a phone installed tomorrow. Installing this software takes several minutes. He was installed as president last May. Installation تركيب أو تثبيت. Can you help with the installation of this new antivirus software? Can you help me with the installation? When I say installment معناها تقسيط is a kind of selling، نوع من أنواع البيع والشراء. في مجموعة أفعال دايما بتكون confusing مربكة شوية، زي الفعل rise and raise and arise and arouse. When I say rise the past is rose، والفعل ده دايما بيكون ما بيجيش بعد منه مفعول، ويأتي بمعنى to go up, to increase, to stand up, to get out of bed. So when I say oil prices are rising all the time, smoke rose from the chimney, the sun rises at around 6 a.m. تشرق الشمس. rise كnoun بمعنى ارتفاع أو زيادة. say increase in wages. There's a sudden rise in temperature. Yesterday he got a 10% rise last year. The verb raise, the past is raised. دايما بيكون وراه مفعول. When I say raise your hand if you know the answer. The government does its best to raise the standard of living. The concert raised a lot of money for cancer research. Raise your voice. Raise pawns, or say raise hopes, and raise fears and suspicion. When I say to raise a question، لما بقول to raise a question معناها يطرح سؤال للنقاش. Raise a point, raise your spirits. And the verb arise here, the past of arise is arose, and to arise معناه ينشأ. When I say a lot of problems arise from smoking، مشاكل كثير جدا بتنشأ عن تدخين أو تنجم عن التدخين. Arouse معناها يثير. When I say this aroused my suspicion، aroused my fear معناها أثار الشك أو الخوف. بناخد بالنا برضو إن في مجموعة كلمات عبارة عن adjectives. I get the opposite from these adjectives. باخد العكس من هذه الصفات بإضافة prefixes مقاطع الأول كلمة like m, in, and ill and er. So ودايما باخد بالي إن الصفات اللي هي بتكون بادئة بالاي in العكس بيكون بإضافة un لها un. So I say invisible, intolerant, informal, incredible, incurable, indirect, indispensable, inorganic, inaccurate, and inadvisable. And let's see, uninfected, uninjured, unintelligent, unimportant, unusual, unhappy, unidentified, uninhabited, like saying impossible, impolite, impatient, impure, improper, immobile, immortal, imprecise, and impartial. So we have to keep them by heart and train ourselves, practice more using these prefixes to give the opposite of the given adjectives. Okay, now we can have a look at these words as antonyms. So regular, the opposite of regular is irregular, exact, inexact, succeed, fail, visible, invisible, curable, incurable, grateful, ungrateful, humid, arid, accurate, inaccurate, advance, retreat, tasty, tasteless, gradually, suddenly, theoretical, practical, bitter and sweet. Okay, so having these words in consideration, I mean that we have to keep them well by heart and train ourselves in using them. Now you can guess the meaning of these words: invisible and seen, so مرئي; invisible, unseen, غير مرئي; doubtful, skeptical، مشكوك فيه، في شك; grateful, thankful، ممتن أو شاكر; tasty, delicious، لذيذ الطعم; accurate, exact, precise، دقيق; illness, disease; link, connection، اتصال; release, set free، اطلاق سراح; achieve, accomplish، تحقق; worried, anxious، abundant; doubtful. So bountiful, so abundant معناها كثير; bountiful, particularly, especially; strong, powerful; proof, evidence; remote, distant. Now let's go to the grammar of this unit. Quickly, this is a simple rule or structure. So we can sum up، نقدر نلخص كل القاعدة في السلايد اللي قدامنا البسيطة دي. إن في الكوزيتيف part, if we talk about the causative أو نتكلم عن صيغة ما هي الكوزيتيف أو إيه هو صيغة الكوزيتيف. It's a way of asking to tell people، إنك تقول للناس إن you didn't do it yourself, you didn't do this thing yourself, but you persuaded or got someone to do it for you. بنقسم الكوزيتيف إلى نوعين: نوع active ونوع passive، الجزء المعلوم والجزء اللي المجهول. So when I say the teacher had us do some extra work، الأستاذ كلفنا وخلانا نعمل تدريبات إضافية. Please get ياسر to help you، لو سمحت خلي ياسر يساعدك، اقنع ياسر يساعدك في هذا الأمر. I have just had the mechanic repair my car. I have just got the mechanic to repair my car. لو لخصنا الكلام ده في الجزء البسيط ده، إن كلمة have the verb أو كلمة get دايما لما يكون بعد منهم عاقل، have is followed by the object and the infinitive, and get is followed by the object and to plus the infinitive, like this way. The teacher had us do some extra work. When I say I had Ali do the exercise again. I got Ali help me، معناها I persuaded Ali to help me. But if we talk about this in the passive form, I use both the verbs get and have followed by something and followed by the past participle. Now we have to take care about this. ناخد بالنا كويس جدا إن we can use have and get in all tenses في كل الأزمان. So I can in the present simple I say I have Ahmed clean. I have Ahmed clean my car every day. I get Ahmed to clean my car every day. I have Ali وليكن مثلا do his exercises whenever he comes back from school. I get Ahmed do his exercises whenever. So I get Ahmed to do his exercise whenever he gets back from school. I am having my car washed now. I am getting my car washed now. I say my car غير عاقل, so I get the past participle. The present perfect, I have had, or he has had. I have got, he has got. The simple past, had. I had my car serviced yesterday. I got my car serviced yesterday. I had Ali service my car. I got Ali to service my car. So we can train ourselves, ندرب أنفسنا كده on using these verbs in different tenses. أحيانا باخد الفعل have ومع المفعول والتصريف الثالث عشان يعبر عن شيء سيء حصل للشخص ده. when I say أحمد had his money stolen yesterday، مش معنى الكلام إنه he asked someone to steal his money. No, it means that he had a bad experience and his money was stolen. Hundreds of people had their homes destroyed by the hurricane. This is bad experience. So when I say I made Ali sign the documents, I forced him to sign the documents. Ali was made to sign the document in the passive form. So in the active, I say I made Ali sign, but in the passive form, I say Ali was made to sign the documents. The teacher made the students stay after class. The students were made to stay after class. بلاحظ استخدام كلمة let برضه بمعنى يسمح للشخص. He let someone do. تمام. He let me do, and I was allowed to do. So in the passive form, I changed it to allow. I was allowed to do this. بالنسبة communication skills, when I say asking for and giving facts, if you want to ask someone about a fact, like saying, can or could you tell us something about what was eaten at this time? Also, is it possible, or do you mean that only rich people ate meat? You can reply giving this piece of information saying it's possible that, it's a well-known fact that, we can be confident that, this way. Now let's do some exercises on unit 8. So we have got to get our neighbors. So when I say get وعاقل, I mean that I'm going to use to stop having loud parties every weekend. The doctors only allowing people who are family members, to visit. The teacher had everyone وعاقل right story. Just wait here. I'll have someone bring your suitcases up to your room. The students got the teacher to postpone. Where did you get your car? Get your car. Get to عاقل past participle repair, yes. Okay, so I think it's not difficult for you to answer. Now let's go to the last slide. When I say the of the opinion poll showed that most women supported this action. The results. Okay, I have asked my neighbor to the plants while I'm away to water the plants. You should check the plant for any. المفروض تفحص النبات ده عشان لو في أي أعراض بالمرض مرئية بالنسبة لك تشوفها بالعين. So it's visible. Where did the money hide? Has the money hidden? Was the money hidden? Can the money hide? So it seems that it's a passive sentence. As we had studied unit 6 and 7, where was the money hidden? Okay, where was the money hidden? When did the shopping do? Will the shopping be done? Can the shopping do? It's clear. When will the shopping be done? Okay. Now I think that this unit is one of the easiest units we have studied this year, and a very interesting one. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope to meet you again in other units. Thank you very much.